What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. So this is some excellent news, and one that especially if you guys play on the online simulators, you are going to love. Ygopro Percy is finally going to have that massive update. They are going to be moving towards Master Rule 4, and we are going to be able to link Shoken on Percy. That is excellent news, and I know that a lot of people are going to be like, thank God this finally happened. I don't know about you guys, but I was starting to lose hope that they were even going to get this thing out before the end of the year. You know, I occasionally talk to some of the developers from Percy through Discord and through email, not very often, maybe like once every other month. And, you know, I asked them a couple of months ago, I was like, hey, you know, what, can you give me an update? What's going on? And they just kind of had the answer of, you know, we don't have an ETA, we're busy, we have things to do, etc., etc. So I had just kind of gotten frustrated, and, you know, obviously, you know, you have Ygopro, Dawn of a New Era, and Dueling Book, and these have been updated for Master Rule 4, so it is kind of annoying, but I understand they got work to do, etc., etc. But we are going to get the update. So I guess that's the most important thing. Now, it doesn't give us an exact date for the update. When that comes out, obviously, I'll make a video on how to actually download the new version of Percy or how you can get it. And this is important, and one of the reasons why I think you still see people play on the old legacy version of Percy with, you know, the old Yu-Gi-Oh, the legacy format where it's not Master Rule 4, is Percy basically works on everything. Percy works on Mac, Percy works on Windows, Percy works on Android. So it's kind of one of these simulators that everybody can get. That's why Percy is obviously so popular. But there are a couple of things that they did want to note that just are not going to work initially. Understand that this is just going to be temporary. They're going to have patches and stuff later down the road. Number one, there isn't going to be backwards compatibility initially. I don't think that that's that big of a deal. I mean, if you're upgrading, you're probably sick of playing like old fake Yu-Gi-Oh anyway. So, you know, not being able to use backwards compatibility for somebody like Lithium, that might be annoying because he does like his cross bandless cups and stuff like that. But outside of that, I don't really know for an average player that that's really going to be that big of a deal. Maybe if you're a big fan of GOAT format or something like that, yeah, it could be kind of annoying. It says that there will be no offline AI. This one is kind of a big thing, and it's kind of it sucks because Ygopro 2 is having some problems with it as well, where they just disabled the AI. I believe it was yesterday. I don't know if they've turned it on, but I know when I was streaming last night, it obviously wasn't on there. And by last night, I mean Thursday night. The online AI, this is really useful because it basically is kind of like a little bit of a laboratory for people. It's kind of how I like to test combos and stuff like that. When I don't actually want to duel against anybody, I'm not trying to see, you know, oh, whose deck is better, etc., etc. I'm just trying to test consistency of a deck. I'm just trying to test combos. Whenever I do my one card combo videos, that's how I always use them, because I don't want to duel against somebody so that they can sit there twiddling their thumbs while I basically pop off. I can duel against the computer and test something like that. So there will be no online AI. That one's kind of big, man. It's going to be, you know, hard to go into the lab and figure out combos and stuff like that with no AI. And then the final one, and this is really big, there won't be initially any Mac support. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, no, Mac support is that's pretty big, man. Because right now Ygopro 2, which is what I use for my dual commentaries and stuff like that, Ygopro 2 doesn't work on Mac. So, you know, obviously this is going to work on Windows, but, you know, there's a lot of people out there with the Apple computers. So I assume that that'll be one of the first things that they want to work out. I mean, when we get a new patch for this, I'm probably guessing that there will be Mac support and that they'll definitely have the AI built in, or the AI will be fixed as well. But I just wanted to let you guys know, don't delete your Percy yet. I haven't deleted my Percy. There was a while where I was like, why do I even have Percy on my computer? Like, I never actually play on it. And if you guys haven't kept up with Ygopro Percy, they still update the cards like every day. When new cards come out, here's Vendrade Chimera. Obviously, you know, Circuit Break just came out. This card was just revealed, I don't know, maybe 10 days ago. Like, they update their cards all the time. They just don't have, you know, like link bosses and stuff like that. So Percy has been updating. They update the scripts basically on a daily basis. They just have not made that big leap to Master Rule 4, and it appears that we are finally going to get there, which that should definitely be awesome, because for Mac players, this has kind of been their simulator of choice, but I guess temporarily it won't be. Anyways, whatever you guys think, leave it in the comment section below. Also, please turn on those notifications. On my daily duels, I constantly have people who are like, Cap G, what is this version of YGO Pro that you're using? And I made a video on how to get YGO Pro 2 like, I don't know, a month ago. And I guess because the notifications aren't on, like 90% of the people who watch my videos, I guess just didn't see the video or something like that. So when I make the new version, when I make the new video for Percy, I want people to actually be able to see the video. I don't want to be doing Percy duels and then people be like, how do you get this new version of Percy with links? And that'll just kind of be annoying. So anyways, turn on the notifications, guys, and subscribe if you have not already. Thank you guys for watching.